everyone, this is Hymin from Korea Now with a weekly K-Buzz. In today's K-Buzz, we will start with news about the most anticipated movie sequels hitting the theaters. First, we have an action comedy movie, The Roundup, a sequel to the 2017 hit The Outlaws, which was released on Wednesday. As one of the most anticipated films, it has set the best opening day record among Korean films released during the COVID-19 pandemic, with more than 460,000 tickets sold. The Roundup tells the story of Detective Ma Sok-do heading to Vietnam to extradite a suspect, only to find out about additional murder cases involving an unknown killer who has committed crimes against tourists for many years. Its predecessor, The Outlaws, sold 6.9 million tickets that year and became the third best-selling R-rated Korean film of all time. Next, we have a mystery action horror film, The Witch Part 2 The Other One, a follow-up to The Witch Part 1 The Subversion, set to hit local screens on June 15. The series is about a girl with an unknown power who is the only survivor of an abandoned secret lab being chased by mysterious people. And lastly, we have a historical war film, Hansan, hitting the theaters in July. Hansan depicts the historical Battle of Hansan led by Admiral Lee Sun-shin during the Japanese invasions of Korea in the late 16th century. The first film of the trilogy was the 2014 film Roaring Currents, the most viewed film in South Korea with a total of 17.6 million spectators. With countries returning to normalcy after 2 years since the COVID-19 pandemic, many K-pop groups announced their world tour dates. G-idol will hold its first world concert tour since its debut. The tour will kick off in Seoul on June 18th and 19th and make stops in 15 major cities in the United States, Chile, Mexico, Indonesia, the Philippines, Japan, and Singapore until October 1st. Most recently, the band dominated major local music charts with its first full-length album's hit lead song, Tomboy. Boy group Tomorrow by Together will also hold its first world tour since its debut. The Act Love Sick tour will begin in Seoul on July 2nd and 3rd and continue in 7 US cities, including Chicago, New York, and San Francisco until July 23rd. More stops could be added later to the tour. The band is set to release its fourth EP titled Miniso 2 Thursday's Child on May 9th. Lastly, boy group 17 will hold its third world tour, Be the Sun, starting next month. The tour will begin in Seoul on June 25th and 26th and continue in 12 North American cities such as Vancouver, Seattle, Houston, and Washington until September 6th. It marks the band's first world tour since its O2U tour in 2019, some of whose stops were cancelled due to the COVID-19 outbreak the following year. Lastly, we have news about the bullying scandal involving SSERAFIM's Kim Garam. Soon after Source Music unveiled the 6 members of HYBE's first girl group, SSERAFIM, one of the members, Kim Garam, drew negative attention. Kim Garam was alleged to have been a perpetrator of school violence in middle school. On the 16th, a photo of a document titled Notice of Results by the Committee for Countermeasures Against School Violence spread rapidly online. The document notifies the measures taken in Articles 16 and 17 of the Act on the Prevention and Countermeasures of School Violence, and the perpetrator is listed as Kim Garam of Grade 1, Class 3. At the same time, a photo of Kim Garam posing against a blackboard with sexual content drawn in the background started circulating online. In this regard, HYBE maintained its position that Kim has nothing to do with alleged school violence, and that in fact Kim had been a victim of school bullying herself. However, it has not mentioned whether the document was forged or the results of the school investigation. Source Music added, "We began the legal action against the spread of rumors, and the details will be covered through legal procedures." That was it for this week's K-Buzz. Are you excited for new movie releases and upcoming world tours? What do you think about SSERAFIM's bullying scandal? Tell us what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Korea Now for more updates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!